Good afternoon. My name's Alan Friesen. Yes, I was Ikagai'd. Was it painful? No, it wasn't painful. I did cry a few times, but it wasn't painful. But was it meaningful to me? Was it valuable to me? Yes, it was. And how did I get Ikagai'd, you might ask? Well, my friends, David Irvin and Ali Stone from the company Irving Stone have an authentic leadership masterclass. And I just participated in that masterclass myself, plus a dozen colleagues. And we worked together to go on this journey, to go on this experience where we tried to identify more so our strengths, our assets, how we can make a bigger difference. And so Ikigai, if you're not familiar with it, is very, very similar to what we might refer to as a calling. And so it is basically where the place where your gifts, so that's what you're good at, and your passion, that which you love, intersects with the contribution, that what the world needs, or the contribution that you can make in our world. And that little sweet spot in the middle, that is Ikigai. So could be you might refer to it as your calling or your mission perhaps, but it's basically where you identify where those intersect. Is if you live there, if you focus there, then you have the best life possible. So I just wanted to share a brief little testimonial for the awesome program put on by David and Ali. There's another one just starting now. I just finished my set and it was great. The colleagues in it were very insightful, very encouraging, very helpful. And Ali and David are beautiful human beings who basically just want to lead you to your best self. And Ikigai is one of the 100 concepts they talk about throughout the course to help you find the part that's going to speak to you, that's going to resonate with you. And you might say, well, Alan, what is your Ikigai? What is about for you? What is your calling? And here's what it is basically from now until I breathe my last breath and till my heart beats for the last time, I will make a sincere effort to prevent kiddos in our world from experiencing adverse childhood experiences. And for those that have adult survivors or kiddos currently, then I hope to be able to also help them heal from that, help them learn from that, help them move on and still have great lives. Also to encourage tools that we can adapt in order to help us regulate, help us manage ourselves to be the best possible selves we could be. So that's my day job, is about assisting employers who care for their employees so that their team stays healthy. That's my day job. This is sort of an extension for the community and also for team workers of my clients. They likely, some of them for sure, will have adverse childhood experiences in their past. And adverse childhood experiences unresolved can have a long-term impact that prevents you from being your best self. And addressing these as an adult, going back to this experience you had when you were a little person, that you might have made some beliefs about yourself that were not true. I had one I didn't not have an ACEs, but I had a small T trauma in my life that when I unpacked it, when I remembered it and kind of walked through the steps, I realized that tiny little comment, those few seconds where my mother was, what would you call it? Thoughtless. She had a bad moment during that time, that I created a perception of myself that limited my worth, that made me think I was less than. And now recognizing that, I could go back, resolve that. And by the way, I'm not mom blaming in any way. Moms are amazing. My mom, like your mom, she chose to have me. She chose to have me grow in her body. She chose to deliver me through it looked like a very painful process when I saw it. And then chose to feed me from her body, make sure that I got food and education and health care and looked after all the things that mothers do. I don't know if in your world how it is, but in my world, 95% of all the things that allowed me to grow up and be a good human were from my mom. My dad, he had his little bit that he did as well, but my mom was really the one who took care of me and my brothers and sisters and foster kids. We had a bunch of foster kids as well. So I got a little sidetracked there, but my point is this. If you want a program that's going to help you to become your best possible self, and or on that journey, because it's not, you don't just stop once, like your health. You don't just get it and then you never have to worry about it again. It's something you focus on all the time, right? But if you want to be on that journey to your best possible self, determining your Ikagai'd, determining your calling are important. And lovely people like David and Allie can guide you along that path. So I very much endorse their program. If you want to contact me for any further information, I would welcome your contact and answer any other questions I have about it, about their programs. But if you'll note on the bottom here, their email addresses and their website is there. They are very responsive and would get back to you and help you in any way they can, I am sure. Thank you. Keep well.